What is up, everybody? This is your host SuperSight, and welcome back to another video of Heyday. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you all about Tom. That's right, the little guy that runs errands. Anyway, this is going to be about Tom and the best way to use him, getting that best value for him. Now, those of you who know and familiar with Tom, you know some all this stuff mostly. But for the people unfamiliar with Tom or want to know how to get the best value out of Tom, this is the video for you. Right. So this is our buddy Tom right here, and in fact, before we look at our buddy Tom right here, we will go shopping at one of my favorite activities in Heyday, and look at those axes right there, and the screws. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you just see that? The 10 screws and 10, oh, that was awesome. That is so very awesome right there. In fact, we're very close to upgrading. One screw left, that is pretty cool. Okay, let's go through, and in fact, we can chop down that, which shouldn't have been there, and that one there, also another dead one. Trying to get rid of those dead ones, we don't want them hiding there. Right, and then that one can go, although that's pretty bad. I've got a spear. Is that one dead? Yes, that is bad. So I will need to get some more axes, but saws and axes, but yeah, I can use some of those to get some of the profit from this. Anyway, never mind that. Right, we have got the Wheel of Awesome right here, and so let's give it a cheeky wee spin and see what we get. Hopefully the jackpot. I'm hoping for that triple star one day. Yes, there we go. This could be the day. This could be the day that we get the triple jackpot. That would be awesome. I'd rededicate this video to the jackpot if I got that. But anyway, let's keep going. Come on, and just keep going. No, anyway, we still got that. So we got the coins from the jackpot, and we got a tomato juice. So I am very happy with that. That is still pretty good. Right, so we've done the Wheel of Awesome, and now going on to Tom. Now this guy little here, this guy, I shouldn't call him little, he's awesome. Anyway, he hangs out at this box, right? And so Tom is unlocked at level 14, right? And when you first get him free for the first 3 days. So once you first unlock him, you get him for a free trial, which is pretty awesome. Although I'm unsure as to whether if you use a booster before you use his free 3 days, I don't know if it cancels it, because I feel that happened to me. I feel like I used a booster, but then I never got my 3 days. Although, Rose right here, just out of the blue, is like, it was a pleasure working with you, and would you like to hire me again? And absolutely I would. So 3 days for free, just like that, out of the blue. Just, here we go, it's free. It's like, absolutely, yes, thank you, Rose. And so, right, Oh, we have to watch an ad. That's all good. That is all good. That is 100% all good with me. I am more than happy to watch an ad. I'd watch 2 or 3 ads in order to get Rose. And so there we go. Promotional. No, I'm not actually promoting this. This one is a fairly common ad. You get really familiar with the Heyday ads. Some of them are better than others. They used to have ones like Jigsaw, and a long time ago they had one called Cascade. I remember that one because it was quite catchy. And it's a bit like Candy Crush. A whole heap of them were a bit similar. Anyway, there we go. I am absolutely 100% happy if I just offer me that every 3 days. Just watch an ad. That is, wow, that is awesome. That is so good. Anyway, Rose can, right, okay, so let's just put her on some stuff like so. There we go. We'll do it like that for now. I'm just trying to do the video on Tom, hello, right now. Okay, anyway, there we go. So, there we go. Rose is on that. Thank you, Rose. Okay, so Tom, and yes, that's what I was saying. He was free for 3 days, for the first 3 days, but I don't know if I ever got that, so I'm unsure if the booster affects it. Now, there are 2 boosters that do affect Tom, right? Okay, so you've got the booster which decreases his time, because normally he waits for 2 hours between the different times, but you have a booster that will shorten those nap times he takes. But you also have the other booster, which I like more, and that is that you get him for free. So get Tom for free for 3 hours. If you have him hired, he'll stay for an extra 3 hours. So if you already had him, then you get him another 3 hours. But I don't have him, I hardly ever have him, but he is awesome because he gets you so many coins. And do you want to activate hire Tom for free? Absolutely I do. There we go. Activated. I like that wee animation there. So he's at my service for 3 hours, and so it would be nice if he stayed for longer, but 3 hours is good. So, and then you have all the different things he can get. Right, now Tom is, he's an interesting fellow. He's really awesome. He actually changed his appearance in June 2015. Before that, he looked a little bit different to what he does. He looked a little bit more I don't know, a little more old-fashioned, although I saw a comment on the Heyday Facebook page. Someone commented, he looks why does Tom look like a player from a newspaper boy from the 1920s. Like, can't they afford to upgrade him? But yeah, it's all part of the look. I like the look. It's a cool look. Okay, so that's Tom right there. Now, Tom actually occasionally buys off players, although I don't have it right here. Oh, I do. There we go. That was the timing. Like, he never buys me, hardly ever buys off me. And the only time I'm doing a video, that was perfect timing. It could have been Greg, or it could have just been no one, like it's normally no one. But there you go right there. So, buying off people. And I never actually thought of this concept, that actually, theoretically, when Tom goes and then mysteriously comes back with all these diamond rings, it's like, Tom, where did you get those? And it's actually, technically, he could just be buying them off actual players. Although that won't be the case. It wouldn't be the case, because there'd be way more excess demand for, like, the diamond rings. And, like, yeah, and so, but he occasionally buys, like, wheat off you. But, yeah. So, yeah, that is interesting, because he could technically just buy the stuff and be just, like, he'd be running at a massive loss. Like, buying it for full price and reselling it to you for default, just so you can resell it for full price and he can buy it back to sell it to someone else. But there we go. There's Tom. There's the icon right there, which is really cool. I did once think it would be such a funny prank if you changed your Facebook page to your Facebook photo to Tom and called yourself Tom, and then went through people's stores and just bought up the whole store under Tom or Greg. I think that would be hilarious. Anyway, so that is Tom right there. Okay, so Tom takes a nap for 2 minutes. So right, he offers all these things. You can get him to start the search for something of all these different products here and all the ones down here, like so. Although unfortunately he doesn't have, the blank, the useful things that everyone wants, like the blanks and the screws and whatnot. Although he does get the mine equipment, which is quite good, as well as swords and axes, which is also good. But it would be nice to see things like, if you got land deeds, or if he got things, the things that we actually want, that would be great. But hey, this here is pretty cool. I think Tom's really cool. And so yeah, you can get stuff like that. So if you, get him to start searching, right? And so you say, well, let's search for this, like so, and you tap that, he'll go away and he'll come back, right? So in fact, we're going to do that right now. So we are going to do that so when you're choosing what to do, of course, there's different things. Some people, that would be about the most stupid thing you could possibly do, wheat, but hey, you're welcome to do what you want. And some people could do it for boat orders and that, but in reality, the ones that you really want to get is the most expensive ones. So that is the one you always want to get them to get. Now, the most expensive varies on your level, but normally it would be, for the majority of players, it would probably be diamond ring is the highest. The most expensive thing you've unlocked. You eventually get things like blankets and other things, but generally any jewelry product, so any product produced in this that you've unlocked, and you unlock these fairly early, if you've got those, go for the most expensive one. And so in my case, and so even if you had them free for 3 days, I'd wait till I unlock one of the jewelry products to get the maximum amount of coins. So for example, here we go, and my most expensive product right now, I think it's diamond rings. Anyway. So there we go. We'll go for diamond rings. And diamond rings are actually more profitable than the swords and the axes, by the way. So if we go and find the diamond ring, right, it doesn't matter how many you got. The point is, you want him for profit. That is the pure reason you want Tom. You do not want him to, well, I don't think, in reality, you don't want him to get stuff like boat orders. That's just a waste of coins. But of course, if you have lots of coins, it doesn't matter. For the majority of players that actually need coins, then definitely Tom is a great way to get it. Right, so there we go. What you do is you have this and you can press start search. So there we go, we'll get him and he'll go. He's a fast runner, man. He is so fast. He is awesome, right? Yeah. He is just going for it. He is just right. Oh, there we go. Right. What was my time? My time when I raced, I did the 100 meters. I did it in 13.33 seconds. That was my best run for 100 meters. So I was happy with that, but yeah. Not the best. Usain Bolt under 10 seconds per 100 meters. That is insane. Anyway, right, so there we go. He's come back with this. Now, the things that he's always offers 3 different amounts. So the first slot, which is this one here, he also offers between 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 in that one. And the middle one, he also always offers 4 to 6. And in the last one, he also always offers 7 to 9. Now, you always want to get the last one, the one on this side. Now, sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 9, and so always go for that one. Now, occasionally, technically, if it was 7, you could give him a nap and then get him to go again, and then you get 9, so you get more profit. But yeah, always go for the one on this side, 100%, because you get the most profit. If you buy it and resell one diamond ring, you'll make some profit, but not nearly as much. So that is one of the most key things. always buy the one on this end, and always try and go for the most expensive product you possibly have. Get him to get that, and so then you can resell it, because that really is what you want. So there we go. We'll buy that for about 2,400. So away he goes, and so he'll go off and he'll go and buy it, and then anyway he'll come back, and then so that was 2,400, right? And now if we were to resell that 2,400, now it does slightly vary the prices, but don't worry about that. So see, he almost bought it for default price. That is so cheap. Oh, wait, that was 9. Yeah, so there we go. So he sells 9, and so it's 2,400, and then you'd sell it for 7,400. So you make 5,000 coins profit, right? Off just that, which is insane. So there we go, we'll tap that. Oh, okay, the barn is full, that's annoying. But that is a ton of profit. That is so worth it. 5,000 profit right there. So we tap that. And you think about it, and so then he'll go have his 2-hour nap. And so here we go, he goes and has his 2-hour nap. So, and then he'll be available again. Now, it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget that he's there. So one thing that some players do, I don't normally get him, so I don't normally do it, but what they do is they move a little wee field, right, or a regular field, actually, over here. There we go. So we put it in there, and they plant indigo. Now, this is a very smart idea, actually. It wasn't my idea, but yeah, there's lots of people do it. And so you plant indigo. So indigo takes 2 hours to come ready, and so does Tom. And so when you, and the blue should be noticeable, but when you go to harvest the indigo, you'll know, that's right, Tom's ready to go search again. And you want to just continually keep him going. As soon as he's like done, it's like, you've had your 2-hour nap, away you go, and go get him to get the more stuff, diamond rings, if possible. But yeah, get him to get the most expensive thing, and that is one of the key things with him. Now, another thing with Tom is, so yeah, right, so occasionally he holds a balloon, right? And there's a fox, by the way. And anyway, he holds his 10% balloon, right? And so it means that of the price, because normally he charges, it's 100 diamonds for 10 days, 50 diamonds for 5 days, and then I forget what it's for the 3 days is. I'm not sure how much it is for 3 days. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just 30. I forget. But anyway, he holds this balloon, right? This yellow balloon that you will have seen it, and it has the percent sign on it. So it's 10% off off the 10-day one, and he holds it for 10 minutes, so 10. It's also 10% off the 5-day one. So for example, the 10-day one, which is normally 100 diamonds, will cost 90 diamonds, and the one that normally costs 50 diamonds will cost 45 diamonds. And I forget how much the 3-day one, or the 1-day one, is there a 1-day one? I'm not sure, I don't think there is. And so then that is one thing. And it also, when he lets go of the balloon after 10 minutes, you can tap it and you get a free item, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that is Tom. Now also, with, in regards to the profit, right, the 5,000 profit approximately per time, and that's with diamond rings, there is, you can make even more profit with diamond rings, but diamond rings are pretty, it's a standard thing that most people have. Anyway, with diamond rings, right, so I forget if diamond rings, I hope that blankets isn't more expensive. I've forgotten which one's more expensive. Pillow, oh no, that's pillow. No, it's blankets. It's the blankets is more, that one there. So it's not so diamond rings is indeed my most expensive one. And so, yeah, 5,000 coins per 2 hours, right? And so, if you have them 2 hours and then 24 hours in a day, so 24 hours in a day divided by 2 equals 12 times. 12 times a day you can do it if you're doing it constantly, but again, it's quite hard because, you often sleep for like 8 hours or so you miss it. But assuming that you are always been able to do them, you could do him 12 runs of making 5,000 coins profit, meaning that you could make 60,000 coins a day. That is a lot of coins. That is a lot of coins per day. So if you just buy 1 day of time, you get 60,000 coins. If you buy them for 10 days, think about that. 600,000 coins. It's over 500,000 coins in 10 days, which is so worth it. It is so worth it. So yeah, that is Tom. He makes a lot of profit. And by the way, just a thing, never buy coins, like, from the store. Like, it's totally fine to buy from the store. Like, it's totally cool. But if you buy, always buy diamonds. And ideally wait for the, when they have the 10% off or 50 or 40% off. Yeah, wait for those. But yeah, never buy actual coins directly. It is a total waste. Diamonds are the way to go if you're spending real money to buy in-game currency. And also, see, look at this, right? So this here is a really skewed example in favor of coins, yet it's still bad for coins, right? So we got a bag of diamonds, right? So this here costs like, Wait, I'm just thinking, yeah, so this one, wait, yeah. Okay, so bag of diamonds it's about almost 100 diamonds you'll get for $7.50, right? So $7.50 for 100, right? So 100 diamonds, right? So then you get the 100, and you can spend it on Tom, right, I'm gonna assume that it's 3 days, right, 3 days for the 30. So if you get the 100 diamonds and you spend it on Tom, and this isn't even buying Tom on special, there you have Tom for 13 days, because, you know, like 3 for the 30 diamonds for the 3 days, and 100 for that. So that's 13 days, right? That is a long time, and since he's getting 60,000 a day, that is 600,000, and then 6 times 3, 180,000. That's about 780,000 coins. 780,000 coins you can get from that package if you spend it on Tom. 780,000 coins for $7.50, right? So $7.50 worth of diamonds will get you, 780,000 coins. Now, if you go to this, look at this. This here is this one's more expensive, and this is for the coins, right? So this is more expensive. Even if you spend $12, you'd only get 22,000 coins worth, of coins. 23,000 for $13. But if you get Tom for right here, he is so much more worth it. Because, yeah, you can just get so many coins. 780,000 coins if you do it from that one right there. Now, note, right, there you go, exit that. Now, note that it is more labor intensive, but you get literally hundreds of thousands more coins if you buy diamonds. Now, I do recommend spending it on slots, but Tom is also a reasonable way to spend it on, and so yeah, try buy in bulk if possible. I'm not sure if the 3-day one is 30 diamonds, but yeah, you want to get the best value, and also wait for Tom to be on special if possible, also because you get the 10% off. But yeah, that is basically all I wanted to say about Tom. I just, there's only so much you can say about Tom, because, hey, he's Tom. But, yeah, that is what I wanted to say. I just wanted to get some basic strategies. Always go for the most expensive item, and always buy the most that you can that he offers, which is 7, 8, or 9. And so, yeah, that is Tom. Tom is awesome. I'm so glad Tom's in the game. So I just thought I'd give you some strategy right there, and I hope that helped, especially with whether to buy diamonds or coins. As you know, you can get way more coins through buying diamonds. Way more. So yeah, that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like or a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, or if you learned something. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel, and please tell your fellow Heyday friends about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been your host, SuperSight, and remember to make coins faster than honeybees make honey.